This is a step-by-step tutorial on how to make a Snoopy pipe cleaner. I'm still undelivered. So these are gonna be the materials that we're gonna be using for today, and as you guys can see, there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I know why I'm undelivered. So first step, you need a foil. So cut a piece like this, not too small but not too big either, just a medium size. And then you can get a napkin. It's really optional, but I just need to use a napkin because foil is expensive, bro. But anyways, you crumpled it up, turn it into a ball like that, or a circle, or however you like to call it. But yeah, turn it like that, and then after you do it, you can shape it into like a head by like squeezing it like that, as you guys can see. And then that's like going to be the nose area or in the mouth. So just like that, as you guys can see, make sure that it'll end up looking like this. And what you can do is hold on, yep, add another layer of foil to it, because you see that there's gaps in it, right? So to cover the gaps, you can add another layer of foil and probably make it a little bit bigger than it is. Yeah, pause. So yeah, that's what, and this is how you should do it. It's not that hard to do, but like I kind of, at first when I was making them, it was kind of complicated, but the more I did it, the more it was like easy, because squeezing it is really hard, especially with the napkin inside. That's why sometimes I prefer just using foil, but with the napkin it just makes it, easy, cheaper. I guess. I'm broke, bro. Anyways, so yeah, so you guys can see, make sure you can shape it however you guys want. This is just optional, like it's preference, but that's how I try to make the head look. But yeah, next step, we're gonna make the neck area. So you just need a small amount of foil. You crumpled it up again, turn it into like a ball, and then you flatten it into like a box or a square, whatever you call it, just like that. And that's it. Pretty easy for the neck area. Now, for the body, you need a bigger piece of foil. Now, with this is optional as well. You can use more foil, but I end up using the napkin to add more like base or something. But yeah, I folded the napkin. The reason I folded is because I want the body to be like straightened up, or like I can measure it properly, and I fold it into half. But you don't have to do that. You could do what I did with the head. You just crumpled it up. But yeah, I prefer it this way because it's easier for me and it's not complicated, because this is what I do. I fold it both sides up, and then I make it into a bigger piece, just like folding your blanket or something like that. Anyways, I shape it into a body now. First, I folded it to have a little bit of like a belly area, like the dad belly, basically. So, and then I folded the bottom area because that's gonna be like the tail area, because it's Snoopy's a dog, man. Bark bark type shit. Anyways, just like the head, you can add another layer of foil to cover the gaps that you created by folding it or like shaping it into stuff, just like that, as you guys can see. And yeah, that's gonna be for the torso or the body. I mean, basically. So there we go. See that? That's how it should look. Now for the legs, you get a foil, and then you fold it downwards halfway, and then fold it sideways all the way, and then upwards halfway, and then you twist the top part just like that, and then you pull it up, and then for the bottom part you just press it down. And that's how you can make the legs. Hopefully I didn't make that sound more complicated than it was, but yeah, this is how I made my legs. And you press it down just like that, and then you can add another layer of foil, just like the body and the head, to get rid of that gaps. As you can see, the gaps in there, because you have to get rid of that, because when you add the glue later on, it's gonna be easier. So yeah, So this is how you make the leg. You can copy that for the other one as well. Hopefully that wasn't complicated. I'm still delivered. But anyways, for the hand, you fold it upwards, and then after you fold it halfway, and then twist the bottom like that, and then the top and then the bottom, you shape it into a paw or a drumstick, chicken drumstick. And I'm hungry. So yeah, that's basically how you make the hand. You don't have to add another layer because you don't really see any gaps, as you guys can see. But yeah, it's not optional. If you want more, you can add. Now for the ears, you need a foil. Then fold it downwards all the way, then halfway, then shape it into an ear. It just press the side lightly, and then just like that, and then shape it into an ear. Now this is very easy to do, but it's really hard to explain at the same time. But yeah, this is what I do, and yeah, it should look like that. And yeah, you don't have to add another layer. As you guys can see, you barely see any gaps. It really depends. If you want to add more, it's up to you. It's basically a personal opinion. But yeah, anyways, now for the good part, we need something sticky. The glue gun, of course. Anyways, now what you need to do is just to twirl the pipe cleaner into a circle, just like that. Not all the way, but just enough so that it could fit the end part of the nose for the head that you made. And then you add a glue on that area, and then you press it down the pipe cleaner. Make sure you hold it there for a bit, just like that. And then what you could do is you can start twirling it just like this. Now what I did there, I should have added more foil, because look at that, you see that there was gaps. But yeah, anyways, I'm still a beginner, guys. Sorry. But yeah, this is what I do. So I just kept pressing it down. It's easy with the foil to change the shape. So yeah, and then you glue the end part just like this. Be simple. Just watch out, guys, don't burn yourself. It really stings, bruh. You can use a stick or something to do what I just did with my hand. Like, bro, my hand is already has eczema. Freaking already have problems, but I should be doing that. But still, anyways, I'm too lazy. So yeah, basically you just continue where you glued the last up part, and then just start from there again, and then continue, basically, so that you press it down. That's so stinky. Yo, my hand is so messed up, bro. Eczema, man. Canada's weather doesn't help either. But anyways, I'm being sidetracked. But yeah, so basically you just twirl it just like that, and it's pretty self-explanatory at this point, because you just have to redo this until you reach the end part, where I'm gonna show you guys again what you can do. But yeah, just add a glue. And sorry guys, but like some part might be sped up soon, because I don't want to make the video long. I want it to make short so that it's easy for you guys to follow through. And yeah, anyways, so basically you just keep doing what you did in the beginning. Just keep folding it, twirling it or twisting it, and then gluing it back and forth until you reach the end part where you guys can see there's like a hump. It's gonna be hard to twist the pipe cleaner and shape it like that. So what you could do after you reach that point is just a second. Yeah, just continue. We're getting there. You guys can see that. If it's loose like that, you guys can just glue that part, press it down, and then glue the end. And then I'm gonna show you guys just about now, should be now, where I will twirl just like the beginning. See that? Now you can twirl it all the way at the very end, but that's gonna be hard to do, which I was debating on doing, but I was like, nah, that's gonna be hard and complicated. So just twirl it just a bit, and then put a glue in the middle, and just like that. See that? There we go. And then you just continue. Okay, make sure you glue it good. Oh my gosh, I'm rushing things, man. This was low key. I made this in the middle of the night because I just wanted to make a tutorial video for you guys because you guys been asking me, and I don't wanna have to make you guys wait for long. But anyways, this is what you do, and then you just glue the end part. Yep. Okay, so you see that if you missed some part, if the pipe cleaners were not long enough, just press it down, man. Save some pipe cleaners. Oh shoot, my bad. Yeah, make sure you glue it like really well, because and then you hold it tight so that it won't get loosened. So yeah, that's your head, man. So basically the same goes to every part where you make a twirl or like a circle, and then you glue the middle, and then after that you start continuing from then on. And then from the neck, I'm gonna show you what I did differently. Is that just like that, I put it in the middle, I made a twirl like a circle first, and then I keep rolling the pipe cleaners onto the foil to cover the foil basically, and to add the white pipe cleaners. But I'm not gonna cover the other side, because watch what I'm gonna do right here after I finish. It's like just like that. Make sure it's like all the way in. You cover up the foil, and then you glue it. Now for this, hold on. Now this is basically me being lazy, but at the same time, you can save a pipe cleaner by doing this. So yeah, use that, and then you put your glue in there, and then you basically put the head, and there we go. See this? Hold on. You put it in there. Make sure it's where you want it to be, just like that. And there we go. See? You save some pipe cleaner too. Pipe cleaners are expensive, man, especially for broke boys like me. Now for the body, it's a little bit more complicated because there's a lot of like uneven, not uneven, but more like curves to it. So yeah, I love my curves. But yeah, anyways, just like the rest, you twirl, you make a twirl to circle, glue the very top, and then you hold it, and then after you start rolling it onto the foil, just like that. But as you guys can see, there's like a huge bump. I mean, it's not really that hard and complicated, but you're gonna be using more pipe cleaners. But just like I said in the beginning, it depends on how you like what do you call this, shaped your body, or the torso. The way I shaped it is like not the ideal way, but the way I'm making my Snoopy is gonna make sense soon enough after I finish, because I was trying to make a sad boy Snoopy. It's okay, Snoopy. So I'll see you at the gym. Anyways, yeah, it's a little bit sped up right now, but basically what you learn from the very beginning will apply to the rest of the body parts. It will just be a little bit more complicated because the way the feet and like the legs are shaped, but it's easy to maneuver too. It's just that you're gonna be using more pipe cleaners, if that makes sense. So anyways, just like that, you glue it, you put it, and you press it down, and that's how the body should look. All right, we're getting closer there. Now there we go, see that? And now you glue them together. Okay, but what I'm doing right now is basically I'm trying to save more pipe cleaners because they're so expensive. But some of you guys might not need to. Freaking rich ass people. Bless me some, man. Bless me some. I'm joking. But anyways, yeah, we're getting there. This is how it should look like now. By now, make sure you guys like I glue it properly. Man, I was lucky not cooking here, bro. I was missing something, but anyways. All right, now for the feet, it's the same procedure. You glue there, and then you twirl the pipe cleaner into a circle, and then you just put it there, press it down, and then you start rolling after it's like secured and tight enough. Hold on, I was okay. I'm sorry if I wasn't able to show it properly. I thought I was, but the way I was positioned, was so hard to see if I was recording or not. But anyways, there we go. Just like that. And then you glue it. The same procedure. Basically, everything is the same procedure. It's just that some are like harder to maneuver because the way it's shaped. Just like this feet. I feel like when I was making this, the feet was like the hardest part because there's a lot of curves. Like I said, I love my curves. But anyways, so yeah, this is what you do. You just keep twisting it. There we go. By the way, guys, the more I was making it, the more I realized most of the body parts were uneven. Some legs or arms were like shorter, smaller than the rest. Oh my gosh, I was not cooking here. But anyways, make sure when you guys are making the pipe cleaners, they're like even, or it depends on how you're gonna position your Snoopy. My Snoopy is gonna be positioned where one hand he's gonna be holding a flower while the other is just holding it onto something else. But anyways, just like that, you just fold it and then you glue it. Low-key, I was being lazy here, but you guys shouldn't do that. Or maybe you can, but just glue it to secure it, because if you let go by any chance, right, see, just like that, everything just breaks apart. So yeah, that's why you shouldn't do that. So don't follow this, but instead just follow the step-by-step tutorial on the other part, where like the head, where I was just gluing it and then making sure that everything was like secured. With the feet, I was just being lazy at this point. So yeah, that's how you do. You glue it, press it down, just like that. Then what you could do next is you roll another one for the bottom and then you glue it. I mean, for this part, you can roll it all the way, because as you can see, we left a massive gap. So yeah, I feel like if you roll it all the way up, it really depends if you guys gotta like measure it as well to see if it's gonna fit, because that will make things easier, like life easier. But yeah, just like that, I roll it all the way to the very end, and then I measured it and see that I was like, boom, it was perfect. I was like, yo, I was celebrating at this point. So anyways, I glue it, just like that. You glue the end part too, and then I put it. Just watch out, guys, don't burn yourself when you do this, okay? Because it stinks, bro. You see that? Yo, my hand is filled with so much glue. Oh my gosh, I was getting cooked here. But yeah, and then your feet should look like this. Now we're gonna glue them to the body, just like that. One on one side, the other on the other side, and it should look like this. Now, the way I made the other one, just like I said, it was uneven. The balancing was hard. As you can see, it was falling down. So I eventually fixed that one, but I didn't fix it during this making this video. But yeah, so yeah, make sure that when you guys make it, it's like even and it's balanced properly. So for the arms, same goes. It's very simple, easy to do, just like that. I feel like the arms is the easiest one, to be honest with you guys. So yeah, very simple. You just roll it until you reach the end part, and then you do the twirling. You can basically twirl it, or like make a bigger twirl, like roll it all the way, just like what I do here. And then you put it there, and then there you go, your hands. It really depends if it fits properly. If not, you can just still maneuver and press it down, things like that. But yeah, now time to glue. It should look like this now. So you can see we're getting there. Now see, I managed to fix it. Not really, it falls down, keeps falling down, but I fixed it off camera. But yeah, anyways, same goes for the other hand. Oh, by the way, guys, before you glue the other side of the hand, make sure you guys add the scarf first. Now here I kind of messed up because I used the black pipe cleaner. Is supposed to be red, but yeah, I was so done, bro. I was cooked, man. Anyways, eventually noticed my mistake, so I overlapped it with red pipe cleaner. Oh my gosh, how did I mess up this badly? But yeah, just like that, you just basically glue it and then roll it and then glue the end part. Very simple to do. Now you glue the other hand. Look at that, it's like holding a phone. But what I was trying to do here was basically just like wiping Snoopy's tears. I made a sad Snoopy. Now for the nose. Oh wait, no, this is the ears. Oopsies. Yeah, basically instead of using white pipe cleaners, you use a instead of the white one. But yeah, so this is for the ears. You just glue it and then you twirl it or you roll it up. Make sure you cover the foil good, and basically that's how you're gonna do your ears. Yeah, it's very simple, just like that. Oh my gosh, my bad, guy, bro. Like the way I was recording was done properly. It wasn't well done, but yeah, I hope that this video could help somehow. I was definitely rushing this, but I wanted to make a video as soon as possible with my schedule, basically. But I'm so busy, man. Busy being undelivered. So the ears should look like that. Now for the gluing part, make sure you glue it around this area all the way at the top. Not all the way at the very top, but like close to the top, just so you guys can see, just like that. And that's how it should look. And yeah, look at that, we're almost there, brothers and sisters. Now time to add the nose. What you need to do is basically twirl it up. Oof, bro, look at that, so much glue on my hands, bro. Anyways, you twirl it up, not all the way, just a little bit to make that nose. And then after you cut it, yeah, and then that's how it should look. You guys can like twist it or like fold it up a bit because it's easy with pipe cleaners as well. But yeah, this is how I do it. I did mine, and then I glued it and then put it just like that. And then you guys could basically like twist it once you glue it, but I prefer it look like this. I don't know, I found it cute, the nose cute like this. See that? We're almost there. Oh my gosh, look at that. I messed so many parts. I eventually fixed my Snoopy after I made the video. But yeah, yo, jump scare, bro. What the heck? Now for the eyes, all you need is basically a small amount of the back pipe cleaners. Is like, as you guys can see, the eyes with the feather or whatever you call that on the pipe cleaner is massive, so I decided to shave it off. Yeah, just like that. Just cut the excessive hair off. Yeah, just like that to make it thinner. And it would have been easier if I had a lighter or anything that burns the feather faster or something, but I don't have, bro. And I was too lazy to look around at home to find one, so I just decided to just cut some, just shave it off and stuff like that. But yeah, this is what I did for the eyes. Okay, what I'm doing there, that looks so sus, bro. But what I was doing was using the scissor to like press it down because I put like glue and I don't want to touch it, bro. I might burn myself. Like, I've been burning myself so much. But yeah, for the other eye, it's the same procedure. You just cut a small piece of the black pipe cleaner. You cut off the hair or whatever you call it, the feather, I don't even know, off. And yeah, and you just put it in. And to be honest with you, I was at this point where I was debating if I should add a mouth or not. Loki, the pipe cleaner I made without the mouth looks kind of cute, not gonna lie, but I added it because it's preference at the end of the day. So yeah, just like that. So I was putting it, I was trying to fix it, and I was burning my hand, bro. Like, I'll be touching it and then it just freaking, it's so hard because when you put it in the white pipe cleaner, right, it's not really that visible to see where you put the glue because I keep forgetting where I put it and I keep pressing. But anyways, skill-based issue at this point. But yeah, there we go. Look at that Snoopy, such a cutie, bro. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope that this video was at least helpful. I could have done a better job, made a better video, but look, I was rushing things. I wanted to make a video as soon as possible because Valentine's Day is coming, and I wanted to give you guys a bit of time to make the Snoopy, because you guys can make more and stuff like that. But yeah, this is just a tutorial on how to make it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, have a great Valentine's Day, or hopefully whoever you give this to will love the gift. And yeah, if you guys want to see more of my videos, man, please hit the like and subscribe button. But if not, that's fine. I'm still happy that you guys watch the videos nonetheless. But yeah, I'm grateful for you guys, man, and thank you for everything, bro. So yeah, peace out.